Yeah, I think that's all good. Right, so without further ado, this shoe was delayed, bruh. I was meant to get these yesterday. DPD, you let me down. It's not the first time, probably won't even be the last. A day later than usual, or was expected. It's all good. It's still a shoe. I was like, yeah, we need to make it a thing. An old school unboxing on the channel. We haven't done that in a while. Also, if you can hear any loud bangs, it's actually bonfire night, which is the worst time to record a video. I've just realized. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Again, a shoe I wasn't really planning on getting, but we made room in the collection. I thought, you know what? Why not? Ooh, SB, baby, baby, ooh. Yeah, boy, you know we didn't come to play. The box, of course, Nike SB, old school purple box with the white branding. And of course, the product sticker does say SB Air Max 95, and the official colorway is Obsidian and Speed Yellow. Are we ready? Tears of joy, and I'm not even exaggerating it, because these are a great looking shoe. Like, these are special, bro. And of course, you got the Nike SB sticker there, which does anyone even use? Like, I've got so many of these. So overall, in terms of QC, from what I can tell, the first viewing, not bad. You know what's crazy is the fact that these shoes have actually been sitting in a few places, like skateboarding shops and boutiques. I think I got these from Flat Spot, and I'm not sure if they've got sizes still, but they were sat for a couple days at least. And I was like, you know what? It's meant to be. They've got my size. Yeah, I'm surprised, man, because more people, I feel like this colorway more than the Cactus Flower. And these were relatively easy to get. Oof, what a shoe. Now, this is what I mean. Of course, the spare laces. Wasn't expecting that until I saw a review or some pictures, and I saw the lace swap with the orange or yellow, Speed Yellow, I guess. And I was like, yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Some people are going to stick with white that's in the shoe already. Some people might even mismatch with navy and yellow on two different sneakers. But for me, the yellow, it just has to be. It has to. The yellow underlay panels are just screaming for that lace swap, in my opinion. Anyway, but yeah, let me know down below what laces are you feeling more. So I've just tried them on properly. And for those wondering, for those concerned, they do fit like the Cactus Flower, like identical, honestly. For me, I did have half a size down. I even went for half a size up, but I found, because there is a roomier toe box, and of course they've retooled the 95 in general, I feel like you can get away with your normal 95 sizing. So for me, it is actually true to size. There are some shapes and gradients where I have to go half a size up, like the Stash, for example. The gradients lately, like the big bubbles, I have to go half a size up just to be on the safe side. All that waffle aside, these are a true to size, or they fit exactly like your normal 95 sizing, and of course the Cactus Flower. So yeah, short story long, true to size, broskies, and yeah, I think you'll be all good. With that all out of the way, we've got a couple details that we need to talk about, because there are some slight differences compared to the Cactus Flower. And I'm not just talking about the colorway. So Eric Koston, if you're not familiar, he is a Thai-American skateboarder. He's won multiple awards for professional skateboarding. And yeah, he's a prominent collaborator with Nike's SB line. So a lot of the tooling with this shoe is just like the SB Cactus Flower. I mean, it's lower with the midsole, you know, they've shaved off a lot of foam. So the feeling is a lot lower, but it's also very comfortable. I don't know how they've done it. They've done a really good job. Because they wanted you to feel the board more, if you were to actually skateboard in these, that just makes sense, I guess. But yeah, softer materials on the upper where it's not as rigid, you don't have to spend time breaking it in. I love that about these SB 95s. But there are a couple things that are different to the Cactus Flower. Like on the tongue, for example, you've got the Koston on the right shoe, and then on the left shoe, you've got the Air Max. And it is actually the same with the insole. On the right one, again, you've got the Koston branding, and then on the left, again, you've got the Air Max. But what I think tops it off is the embossed branding towards the toe box, where it is in Thai, the word Nike. Now I know it's the smallest of touches, but they could have easily went for a normal small Nike swoosh, but instead we've got that. So not only is it personal to him, which is cool, of course, showing his heritage, but at the same time, it's different to the Cactus Flower. Now let's talk about the colorway, because a lot of people have been drawing comparisons to the Michigan color scheme. University of Michigan, that blue, that Varsity Maze, as some of the dunks and other colorways have been called. But from what I've read up and what I know, Eric Koston was actually raised in California and they've got the same color scheme. It's blue and gold. But look, potato, potato. This colorway though, honestly, absolutely banging. And what's really nice to see is the change up in materials and of course the color blocking. You got the smooth nubuck towards the bottom half, and then going up, you got that rugged suede, which I really like. And then it breaks it up with the grey panel and of course the white mesh. You can't change the white mesh on this shoe. You just can't. It would be criminal. And the fact the speed yellow is sort of seeping through as well makes it look even better. But yeah, the stock laces are white with the navy lace loops, and then you got some 3M panels around the tongue, which of course we do love. But mostly though, the tongue is in that navy colorway with the Air Max and the Koston branding being in that speed yellow with the breakup with white. And then some more cheeky SB branding towards the back in that speed yellow, also with some more 3M. And then we do have the outline of the Nike swoosh in that yellow there again. Now midsole wise, I really like how this looks. The yellow seeping through the air unit. It really has that nice contrast and it just makes the shoe pop. Of course, they've changed a lot here with the outsole compared to a normal 95. But if you've got the cactus flower, it's exactly the same. They've trimmed it down, they've added more traction to the panels to of course be better for skateboarding, but the design itself looks really good. Now, would I have preferred the gum outsole just like the cactus flowers? Of course I would, but at the same time, this one just makes sense. These are just gorgeous. Like honestly, man, what a great shoe. These might even overtake the cactus flowers in my top 10. I said maybe. I've got to sit on it, okay, for a little bit. Anyway, broskies, I need your help with this one. I really do. Are these the Air Max 95, Eric Koston, the SB shape and tooling, a buy or a buy? Now I say I need your help, not only because there have been a lot of divisive feelings about this shoe in general, not just colorway to colorway, but this colorway too. You know, a lot of people preferred the cactus flowers. A lot of people preferred these over those. A lot of people just settled for what one they could have got in the first place. And yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. Like, I don't know which one I like more. I feel like the cactus flowers for summer, no brainer. This one though, for like those winter months, the autumn as well, you know, where the weather's not that great, but at the same time, you want to tone it down with the colors you're wearing in terms of outfits and stuff like that. Yeah, I think you can't go wrong with this one. You can just mash these up that little bit more compared to the cactus flower. And myself being from the UK, it just makes sense having both colorways because the weather, one whole day can be like 4 seasons in one. But if someone told me, look, you have to pick one colorway and only one colorway and you get a new hairline, I would have to choose then, wouldn't I? But look, at the end of the day, if I had to really whittle it down, I think the SB Cactus Flowers was the first one. So it felt special. It looks really good too. And summer, like I said, you just can't go wrong. This pair though, I just feel like it has a bit more about it. I just think there's enough on this shoe to make it better. You know, the spare laces, personal touches with Eric Koston, the mismatched panels, the tie in Nike on the toe box area, and the colorway. Honestly, I love it. Like, I really do. And you know what? It is defo that cliche, like these look better in hand and on foot, because in pictures, yes, they look good and they look amazing. But once you get them on feet, once you pull off your outfits, that's the real winner in my eyes. Very much like the Cactus Flowers, but these, there's something about them. Now, we haven't even touched on retail price. For £185, they had to pull off some stops, of course, especially if you got the Cactus Flowers, because they were the same price, you know, and especially comparing it to today's 95s, the regular GRs or even OG Gradients, £175. For £10 more, this shoe's not cheap. So yeah, all the accents, the spare laces, of course the colorway, the special sort of collaboration behind it, these aren't cheap by any means. But let's face it, a shoe like this, a collab like this, they don't come around too often. So yeah, I've talked up this shoe a lot. So I think you know what's coming, broskies. The SB95 Eric Koston's, in my opinion, is an absolute buy. But let me know your thoughts down below. Was this a must cop for the collection? Have you got the Cactus Flowers and sat this one out? Or was this an absolute miss? I think this is one of the shoes that, as much as people are appreciating this shoe and had to get them, it's going to be slept on too, you know, especially on the resale market, because let's face it, we've had a ton of 95s, like really good 95s, but other silhouettes too, you know, Jordans and even other Nike shoes. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these, man. I can feel it. Anyways, don't forget to do all of that other good stuff for me, please. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and of course, until the next episode, take care.